Okay, y'all, so my little, I started saying my little computer, my camera turned me off. I guess I talked too long. It does take me longer to get ready. But I guess because you're talking, and I do a lot of steps. But what I was doing was you put the metal down on through your lashes on your lid and push, and the little lashes will naturally just pop up. When they do, you clamp down, and you give it a good hard squeeze. Not pulling or you'll pull your lashes out. Just squeeze it against. See how I'm kind of actually bobbing my little, bouncing my finger up and down. It just gives a little pressure. And then always take your makeup wipe and wipe that off, because you got eyeshadow that was on your eye. You got all kinds of stuff. And look, that'll be on your eyelash curler. You need to get that back off before it hardens. There. So always important to have your little eyelash curler handy. Alright, so now I'm going to do something weird. Do y'all remember day before yesterday I used this Wet n Wild Max Volume Plus, and I really loved the formula, but I hated the spoolie brush because it's a comb brush, which I love, but look, it's way too flexible. So I couldn't get it to rake off the extra that was giving me so much volume. Then I tried this, and this is the NYX Le Chick Flick. And this had kind of a thin formula, but it had a very strong, hard brush. Like that one just won't even move. So then I thought, what if I switch? Take this out of here. And stick it in there just for the time being. Look, it won't even go. We'll just let it sit there. And put this in here and get some of that good volume stuff on this real hard spoolie brush. And what if it just rakes it off perfect? And then I'll just have to use these together all the time. I won't probably get these again. But actually, the Chick Flick one yesterday looked very good if you want to not have a lot of product, but you want length. And just, you know, long, thin. If you had thick lashes, that would be beautiful. Or this one, if you just love a lot of mascara the way I do, and you don't necessarily want it raked off, you like a kind of chunky look, then you would like that one. I'm blending the two, so always tip out the ends with the tip of the brush. Why do we do this? To make sure that when somebody looks at you from the side, they don't see little blonde tips coming out the end. And also, it's just good to, a little hairbrush there, and there. It's, then you rake through it, and it comes to the end, and it kind of completes, you know? This brush is good about getting every single little lash off. It's a good brush. Hard as a rock, but it's a spoolie, so I mean it's almost like it's comb. It's so hard, which is what I liked about that. But it was the wand itself, the stick itself was just too. I got a little fuzz. It's driving me crazy. That's too flexible and wouldn't come through. It just bend, and I needed to get to the end of the lash, and it wouldn't. So don't go in and out. That just takes air in and out and dries it out. Swirl it around inside. It's getting it from the sides. And when you pull it out, it's got a little suction, and that's so that it'll take some of it back off. So again, I'm going to tip out the ends. I'm looking down into it so I can see the ends real good. Look down into a mirror. Just tip out the ends real good. Make sure they're coated. Let's see, then it looks crazy, right? So now's when you come through it and get the direction you want, the shape you want. So I'm going out here, I'm going towards my ear. I'm going to tip out that little end of the little girl. A little girl. And get right at the base. Like lift your eye up a lot and get right at the base. Sometimes you can wiggle it. What does wiggling do? Wiggle makes sure that that each side of the lash gets real well done. And you just may want to coat it real good first. Like this. And then you can come back with the tip and kind of reposition each lash you want to. Y'all, that does very well. Oh, and now I always wiggle on the lower. Start right at the base of the lash, wiggle down. Don't push too hard or you'll get it all over your underlid. But you've got your little makeup wipe there if you do. So that is pass one. And I think that would look great for most people. For me, I like more mascara than that, so I'm going for some more. Here's the bad thing, because these These two don't really go together. It's getting all over the place because there's, hold on, I'll show you what I mean. The mascara is like getting on the end of the wand, so it's getting all over my fingers. See, it's like getting all there because this doesn't fit down in there. See, so that's where a good fit matters. So I can't do this, but I'm just doing it for today, just to show you this is a great wand. It's just too thin of a product. Look at the difference, y'all. The second coat, look at the difference. Just tipping that out again, getting it nice, and now they're all cattywamped, and you're going to comb through and kind of replace where you want them. You use the tip of the wand to place things. Comb through, go towards the ear, and now you're going to go straight up towards the brow here in the middle. And then as you get towards the inner, go towards the nose. Come towards the nose. Oops, it's too far to the nose there. Come back. And if you feel like you're not getting enough on there, kind of push on it a little bit, and that kind of helps it get in position better. Look at that. That's really nice, y'all. Wiggle, wiggle down, wiggle, wiggle down, wiggle, wiggle down. Now on this second pass that I'm on, I'm also going to use, see when you pull it back out, there's a little bit of cream on the end. I'm going to actually use that to tip out the ends of the lower lash, like this. Because it's a little harder. Oops, like I major messed up there. Big boo-boo right there. I'm going to have to get my wipe and fix that. Yeah, that's a big boo-boo. It happens, you know what I'm saying? Uh-oh, because I got mess all over this. I got to be careful. I'll get it all back all over me. So, look what I'm going to do. I'm just going to use a tip end, wrapping that around the end of my finger to get that boo-boo. Yeah, because I don't want to lose my shadow that I put under there. I might, so I may have to touch that up after it dries. Otherwise, you'll smudge it all. So let me try again. See, I let y'all see the boo-boo so that you know, well, when I do that, Beth, I make a boo-boo. You know what I just noticed? I never did put on my eyeliner, my waterline, or my upper line. That's kind of a different look. What do you think? To not have liner? Might be nice for a weekend. Just to not have liner. Not as fancy. I wouldn't call it exactly a natural look, because it's not very natural looking to have this much makeup on, but it looks less made up. I had a little bird. Excuse me! Winding it around. Okay, this doesn't stand up very good either. Like it's fixing to fall over. The makeup mascara tube. See, I'm tipping out the ends. Why does this work? Because it's dried a little now, and I'm coming to the second pass. You don't want to let it dry too long. It'll be too crusty to move through it. Tipping it out, and now I'm pushing through product again. Positioning it towards the ear, kind of towards the edge of the brow, straight up in the middle. We're going straight up. But look how it's thickening. And then these little teeny hairs right towards the nose. Look at that. Can I get up closer? Can y'all see? It's good. It looks good. You know, if here's the thing. If who was this by? Who's it? NYX? Yeah, if NYX would get a thicker formula like the Wet n Wild with this mascara wand, this would be incredible. It's just their formula is so thin. And this formula is so thick and buildable. See, look. Look at that gunk. Gunk is what makes you have something to, what you're doing is painting your lashes with something that will come back off. And so you want gunk if you want volume. But if you want to keep it nice and thin and sleek looking, then you want a brush that'll rake it back off, and that's what this is doing. So this would be great for people who like a long lash look, but they don't want something thin. And then just use the formula it came in. This one. So I'm going to switch them back because that didn't work very well. actually worked beautifully. But this doesn't want to be in there. Now it's very messy. You know what? So I'm going to take this back down in here. See if maybe, sometimes you know when you buy new mascara, y'all, it doesn't, it's still kind of dry, too wet. I'm going to do a third pass with just what this came with. Same brush, the NYX formula. Because I wonder if all I had to do is maybe instead of doing 3 passes is do 4 of the NYX. I just don't feel like the formula itself was thick enough. It was a little watery. I'm not even sure I want to do this because I feel like it's what it's doing is it's raking back off what I had in the thicker formula, which may take off this beautiful look, which I like a lot. When you tip it out, look how that just, it gives it so much more of a finished look, y'all. That's why I tip out. Yep, I'm not going to do that. That's a shame. If you could just get those two products together, y'all. I am having a little bit of mascara fallout, as you can see, because that rakes through so good. I'm only lightly dusting this off, like just barely touching my skin. Okay, so letting it dry. Because you know what I forgot? I forgot my liner, and I'm really in love with this so much. The M Cosmetics liner. Look at this pen. It's so easy to do a winged liner with this that I ordered 2 more. Yeah, and I'm just going to keep them on order. Same thing with this. This is the It Cosmetics gel liner. And this I use for my waterline. I'm going to go ahead and do that now. And it may cut off when I do. And if I do, y'all have a great day. Look at the difference. I hope y'all are enjoying this. I'm going to do the other eye. And y'all have a wonderful Memorial Day